Hey guys, it's Erin. It's Creative Flow time. You ready to jump into the flow? So as you know, this is the journal that I got from Tiffany, and then I sent one to her, and we each have to choose 3 things out of our journals in order to create today's project. So I'm just flipping through here. I've already pulled out more than 3, so I'm just, I have no idea where I'm going this week, but we're gonna roll with it. So is there anything in there? Oh, look it. Let's just throw that off there too. Okay. So we're going to start with this card here. I love that it already has all the background designs on it, so that'll make for easy work. We're just going to take some bright yellow liquid ink here and drizzle it down the side. I'm not really sure where I'm going with things, but I'm just going to push through and, see where each layer takes me. Now I'm going to grab a bright orange. It's like a neon fluorescent orange. I don't know what it is. I love neons. I love fluorescent colors. Maybe it's an homage to the 80s. I'm not sure, but I just love them. They're so bright and they make me happy. So I'm just going to dab a little bit off here, and then we'll take the heat gun and dry while I'm deciding what to do next. Because the background is a little bit busy, there's so many different patterns going on, I'm going to take just a little squirt of gesso here, and I'm going to spread it out with one of these little spatula tools. I'm not concerned with where it's going. I'm just trying to spread it all around here a little bit. And then I'm going to grab my pencil and just doodle in some scribbles. That just kind of looks fun. We'll do some dots here, maybe a couple little dots down there, and then we'll dry it up. Now what to do? We have these stickers here that Tiffany made. These are her designs, and then she makes the stickers. I'm pretty sure she's going to start selling them. But I immediately saw this scribbled circle in the pattern of the little teardrops, and I decided I'm going to put it back together. I'm going with the flow, guys. Sometimes I wonder, even when I'm doing these voiceovers, where my brain was going when I do things, but let's roll with it. This is going to be fun. So we're just going to put these stickers back together again. So now we have those on there, and I'm going to bring, that's 2 items we've used from the flow already, if we're counting. Now here's the 3rd. I love this deli piece of paper. But I also love these bright colors too. So I'm just testing out what direction do I want to go. And I've decided to go with a little bit more plain of the blue and purpley kind of deli paper. And I'm just going to rip off a couple little strips here and figure out where I want to put them on my little card. So I had zoomed in my camera at this point so that way you guys could see a little bit closer, but then I forgot to zoom it back out. So what you couldn't see is that I could not find my matte medium, but I found this mother of pearl texture paste. Did you hear that? Mother of pearl. It's awesome. It has like this shimmery, iridescent look to it. It's fantastic. So anyways, that's what I'm using. I got it at Walmart. It's super cheap. It was in their craft aisle, but I'm just in love with it. It's the Daler-Rowney. And again, I'll put everything that I use down in the description box below. But see, I'm showing you here just a little bit of the pearly shimmer going on while I'm drying it. So while this is drying, I'm going to remind you to pop on over to Tiffany's channel and check out what she used to create her flow this week. I'll put her link down in the description box as well. So here's this. Oh my gosh, you guys. These are gorgeous. They are fluorescent pastels from Diane Townsend. You can pick them up at Dick Blick Art online, and I'm going to use this orange because there's kind of an orangey color there. That's what I was pointing out, and I'm pulling the colors from the stickers out onto the back of the card, so we're not just having a white background. And look how the pastels color over top of the penciled in gesso. It just gives it kind of a cool effect. So we're just going to smudge around, and I'm not sure what to do with that center part. It's like this big sort of eyesore right in the middle, and I'm not sure yet. So we're going to just go with the flow. I got my colors on, and now I'm thinking grunge it up. So I grabbed the black woody, and I'm just going to go around the outside of the card and then take a wet paintbrush and just smudge it out. So I'm tapping the card down because I was hoping maybe to get some paint runs, some paint drippies, and it didn't work. But I'm going to smudge my finger around the sides because I don't want a definitive line of where I took the paintbrush and went down. So I'm just kind of bringing the paint in a little bit. And now that it's dry, I took some of the pattern paper from the flow, and I just sewed lots of crazy little circles all around the inside to cover up that little hole. Hooray! The big hole, the eyesore, is now covered up. So what to do next? I'm going to take a black pen here and I'm going to continue those lines around the pattern paper. So it makes it it's going to bring that pattern paper into the fold. I guess we'll say that, but you know what I mean, like into the piece a little bit more. And now if you're like me, you're looking at this piece right now going, holy bananas, Erin, that is a hot mess. But we're gonna fix it. Just bear with me. So now there's that kind of black part there, and I'm gonna take the woody and I'm gonna finish out the circle and just add a couple little marks here. This piece is going way abstract. This is like outside of Erin's comfort zone, but it's intuitive, and I'm trying to be more intuitive with my art and just feel where things are, you know, the layers are supposed to go. Now I'm going to just take the paintbrush and darken up that little circle there again, and then dab those. And maybe an extra one there. And I see there's some of that magenta up there. So I have the Brea Reese little paint marker pen, and I'm going to add those dots. I'm going to brighten them up and bring them down onto the piece a little bit more. And then I'm going to dry and think about what I'm going to do next. So I got a little heavy-handed with my heat gun and I bubbled up those paint dots. So I'm just going to take a piece of paper and smudge them down a little bit. And then I'm going to grab the white gel pen, and I was thinking maybe I would just go around here and do a couple dots. And then I was like, oh, let's make this a flower. So I'm going to take that gel pen and make some petals around the flower here. Then I was like, let's just outline this. Oh wait, what if we make this some sort of like a flower petal thing? But then I didn't like the white, so I brought back the woody, and I'm just gonna do black dots all over and darken them up and then make like a stem going around them. This is the intuitive part, I guess. I don't know, it wasn't like hippy dippy, I didn't hear voices in my head or anything. I just, for once, was not thinking. I was like, let's just play and have fun. And I kind of like that. And here's where I'm going to throw you for a loop. I decided to do, wait for it, a white border. So I just took my Posca pen, and at first I was doing a straight line, and I was like, wait, you know what? I'm all scribbly, so let's do that. Then instead of coloring it in with the Posca pen, I had some titanium white there. So I'm just going to grab a little paintbrush out of my water bin, and I'm just going to go ahead and paint the whole border white. And while we're painting this white border, I'll just take a moment to thank you guys so much for tuning in today and watching the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you feel so inclined. And hey, if you're not subscribed to me, well, why the heck not? Subscribe and join the tribe. I'd love to have you along for this crazy ride. Also, check me out over on Instagram. I'm at Happily We Go. I would love to follow you along with your journey too. So don't forget to drop me a little message there so I will be sure to follow you. All right, so we got the first layer done here, and I'm just touching up some stuff, and then I'm going to dry it up. And you know me, I like it bright white, so I'll go back through for a second layer. So now that it's all dry, I'm debating what I want to do next. I'm feeling like we're getting close to sentiment time. Ooh, look at all this, that pearly shimmer is pretty. So now, I don't know, that one black flower there is kind of bugging me. I'm just going to take the woody and kind of dim it down. There, that's a little better. Now we have these huge Tim Holtz words, and I immediately saw possibility, and I was like, that is perfect for this. You have to be open to the possibility of where your art might take you, even if it's like crazy, strange, scary, uncharted territories. And then I have this fun, crazy yarn bobbly stuff, and my friend Michelle is always sewing that kind of stuff onto her cards, and I thought I totally want to do that. So I zigzag stitched it on real quick, and now I'm going to pop that sentiment back over the top of it and spread it out a little bit, and that is going to finish us off this week, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in to episode 11. I hope you guys enjoyed this flow as much as I did creating it. Be sure to check out Tiffany and see what she did, and until next time, happy creating.